North Korea announces its first nuclear bomb tests, while Iran reveals plans for enriching uranium, ostensibly for peaceful uses of nuclear energy. This is doubted worldwide. Apple presents the iPhone. The real estate bubble bursts, which triggers the worst economic crisis of the last 80 years. Barack Obama becomes the first Afro-American president of the USA. The investment bank Lehman Brothers files for bankruptcy. This, the biggest insolvency in US history, is a drastic indication of the extent of the crisis. This crisis has its counterpart in the European so-called Euro crisis. Millions of people sink into poverty. In Iran, the death of a woman protester, Neda Agha Soltan, makes her the identification figure in the protest against the contested re-election of the acting president. Haiti is devastated by an earthquake. A citizen of Spain sues Google in order to assert the right to forgetting. WikiLeaks publishes a large number of US secret diplomatic telegrams. Liu Xiaobo is awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in recognition of his fight for fundamental human rights in China. As a political prisoner, he cannot receive it himself, but is informed about it. After the self-immolation of a Tunisian greengrocer, a number of North African and Arab countries witness mass protests and undergo massive political changes. In Japan, a tsunami destroys the nuclear power plant of Fukushima, killing more than 20,000 people. Civil war in Syria turns ever more violent. In Egypt, a member of the Muslim Brotherhood is elected president. Disclosures of a former US Secret Service man reveal the extent of secret mass surveillance worldwide. For the first time in centuries, a pope resigns to make room for another one. This is taken as a sign of hope. The tragedy of 364 African refugees drowning near the island of Lampedusa leads to the Italian campaign Mare Sicuro, which will save thousands of lives otherwise endangered. More than 10 million Syrians have been turned into refugees by now. In West Africa, the Ebola virus starts an epidemic, and a regional military conflict begins to shake Ukraine. The Ebola epidemic spreads dramatically. The common fight against the radical Islamist state begins to dissolve the strict boundaries between different moderate Muslim denominations. In line with the new CETA trade agreement, Britain is sued for more than £9 billion, with consequent pressure on the British currency. Russia slips into hyperinflation.